Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Brian Pfeiffer, the owner of SurrealNightlife.com, and today I'm going to talk to you about Marquee Las Vegas bottle service. All right, so Marquee is a club that's been around now for about, we're going on 11 years, maybe 10 years. Okay, it's in Cosmopolitan, and it's a little bit tricky to get to if you've never been to Vegas. There's two valets at the Cosmo. The main valet is like the, I guess you would call it the South Valet. That's where most of the action is. And there's another valet kind of underneath, and that's like the East Valet. And generally the locals will know where the East Valet is, but if you're coming in from anywhere, any other hotel, you're gonna go through the main valet, and it can be a real mess as far as like traffic goes. So keep that in mind if you're coming to the Cosmo. Plan on an extra like 30 minutes possibly to get into the Cosmo, just because of all the backup and traffic just to get around the little circle inside the valet drop-off. So keep that in mind. Now, as far as when you walk in, you're gonna walk through the, past the hotel lobby area. You're gonna walk into the casino, and then when you get to the casino, I think there's a big escalator kind of in the middle that takes you up to the second floor. Then you gotta kind of walk back around, and you're gonna see Marquee. Okay, so it's on the second floor, kind of all by the restaurants, and it's kind of like a big mall restaurant area that Marquee is just up in there, and you'll see it. They have some ropes set up. As far as like the front door setup goes, they used to have a lot better setup, but then they put all these new restaurants in now right next to Marquee, so they don't have like as good a setup as they used to. So now everything's on the left side, and it's kind of annoying because you got like a really narrow line, so it makes it look super long for like the tables and then the tickets and then the guest list, and then they push everybody in and through like a little like roundabout like security checkpoint and ID checkpoint, and that's how you got to go in. If you don't have a higher end table, like maybe like say a 3K and above, they kind of make you wait in line unless you're doing the hosted thing with me. I can usually get you past the line and into the front. Sometimes you have to tip a little bit, just the way it works. If you don't want to wait in any kind of line, sometimes a small tip is required to the front door. Okay, it's just heads up. If you don't mind waiting in line, it just is what it is. That's the way Marquee is. It's not the best setup. I mean, there's a lot better setups at a lot of the other clubs in Vegas than Marquee, but that's just the way it works, okay? As far as like the dress code, it's the same as any other club. I mean, you gotta wear like a collared shirt. You wanna wear like a nice V-neck, a designer like Gucci type shirt would be fine. No like t-shirts, plain t-shirts, they just don't look good. Nobody's wearing that stuff at a nightclub. You wanna wear like nice pants. You wanna wear like, either jeans or dress pants, dress shoes. You can get away with like the Yeezys these days, the Vans a little bit, but you still want to maybe wear dress shoes. Those are like the nice, you just look nicer when you're wearing that kind of stuff. No athletic apparel, no baggy stuff, no ripped jeans, no Jordans, no Timberlands, that kind of stuff. That's just not allowed, okay? As far as the drinks go, you got like $12 for beers roughly, and then your mixed drinks, the well drinks are around 15, and then your Red Bull vodkas will be up around 20. Okay, it's pretty much the same every club in Vegas. As far as the music format goes, Marquee's been mainly an EDM club up to this point, but they do some hip hop nights now. I know they had Travis Scott in 2019. I'm not sure if he's going to be around for 2020, but they have like DJ Mustard, so when he's there, that's an all hip hop night. They got a couple other like sort of hip hop guys, like DJ Vice. He kind of plays open format, but most of their DJs, like they got Dash Berlin, they got Lima. I saw they got W&W this year. They got a pretty good lineup. You can just go below and just put the dates you're coming in. You're going to see who's at Marquee on the dates you're coming, and you'll be able to see that they have mostly EDM guys. They don't have like the big names. I mean, Dash Berlin's probably their biggest name, but I think they do have like a Cedric Gervais in there and stuff. So it's good. It's a good party. Now, as far as the club itself goes, the tables are a little bit outdated. They're kind of small. The club itself is actually pretty small, but it is what it is. It's still a good club. They got a great sound system. They got a great show with the girls that come down on this big platform. They got a good like smoke show, and what do you call it, the CO2 jets and stuff. It's pretty lit, and so it pops off. I mean, it's a good party in there. I mean, it's definitely not bad, that's for sure. Is it an older club? Yeah. So you're not getting like the big name DJs as much as you used to. And the tables are a little bit kind of small for the group. Sometimes you got to maybe get two tables. If it's a larger group, say above like 10 or 12 people, you might want to get two tables. But that's just kind of the way it is. Okay, so hit me up. Let me know what your group size is, and I'll tell you what I think would be a good fit for you. More than likely you might have to, if it's a big group like 15, you're probably definitely going to need 2 tables. I don't think you can fit 15 on any one table at Marquee. You're going to need 2 side by side, which the pricing's not as high as like the bigger clubs like Omnia and XS, and you still get that same kind of really good club vibe in there and a quality crowd. So you might be paying less even getting 2 tables than what you could get at XS or Omnia, for example. Okay, so just hit me up. If you got questions on it, I'll be happy to answer them for you. And overall, it's just a good party. I mean, it's definitely been around for a minute. On big nights, they have the outdoor section open, so it kind of gets the overflow. They do have a third level, or another level, I believe, below the main floor, which is called the boombox, and they usually play hip hop in that. So depending on how big the DJ is and how much demand they have might have the outside open, and they might have the boombox or the hip hop room open. And so it just depends on how busy they are. Okay, and they can kind of like, as they go, they may decide they need to open the outside or the hip hop room. Okay, so it just depends on the demand. But any questions you have, just make sure you go ahead and fill out a form below, and I'll be happy to get those answered for you. And I definitely look forward to working with you at Marquee for your Las Vegas bottle service. I'm Brian Pfeiffer, the owner of SurrealNightlife.com, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.